Leaders have made their mark on Boone over 150 years. The vision of early influencers has helped serve as motivation for the leaders of today. To preserve the integrity of all that make this place special, we keep an eye on the future. Leaders who thrive on looking out for the interests of others make our community stronger by providing opportunity and inclusivity through the touch of a helping hand. It's our honor tonight to announce that our annual award for community leadership will now take the name of one of Boone's most beloved leaders, an inspiration to all she has touched, whose generosity will live inside the hearts and minds of decision makers for years to come. Tonight, we are proud to present this award in the name of Elizabeth Young. The recipient of this year's Community Leadership Honor works daily to personify Boone's longtime commitment to the importance of education and the impact that can come when placing belief and support behind the next generation. Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Vincent Properties presents the 2022 Elizabeth Young Award for Community Leadership.
For me, I can't think about my leadership role without thinking about everybody else who joins me in that role. And so, like when I reflect back on everything that WIN has been able to do, it seems like it's gone from, just a couple of people knowing about us and caring about us and being invested to an entire community. And so, if you use the Jim Collins principle of the flywheel, it's kind of like gradually a couple more people have been getting on and jumping on board, and that turning happens so much more easily now than it did. And so, I think that just gives me hope for where we're going in the future and how much more WIN will be able to accomplish when we're able to get even more community buy-in. And we've got some things on the horizon that we're very excited about, and it's only going to happen with the investment of the community. But I feel like we've been able to do a lot with children, and I've watched the progression of WIN. It's been huge in the past few years, and that means that as we grow, our impact is that much greater on children through after school and mentoring and substance abuse prevention and everything we're doing. We just kind of keep snowballing. We have been there looking out for the people that everyone else might be overlooking. And I know that while Boone does look out for everybody and we care about everybody, we try to notice everybody, I feel like in our hustle and our busyness of trying to raise our own families, there could be a group of children and families who would just inevitably get overlooked. And so I feel like that's kind of been WIN's specialty this whole time, is looking out for the families who just need a little extra push to be able to reach their potential. When you think about some of the circumstances that our children and families are put in through no fault of their own, they just naturally have more obstacles than the rest of us have. And so therefore they need a little bit more support to get to where the rest of us are. And so I really feel like that's been WIN's role all along. And I feel like at certain times in our trajectory, we've had to ask ourselves, do we go broader or do we go deeper? And we've always chosen to just go deeper with our chosen population. How many more ways can we impact this group of people rather than having a more broad community-based impact? I think it's relationships. I really do feel like it sounds cliche, but everything comes down to relationships. Making sure that people feel like they are a genuine and sincere part of your organization, and that they have a meaningful role to play, and that they stay in touch and they know what's going on. They feel a part of things. And also I just believe in being a little bit different. Sometimes I'll go to community meetings and everybody will be giving their nonprofit spiel, and I just feel like I want to make mine slightly different. And so, I think it's a combination of doing something that makes you a little different and makes you stand out, and then also, just really diving into the relationships and making sure people feel engaged and a part of things.